ang napag-usapan namin ni Ramon is that dapat talaga you have to hindi mag-succeed ito kung hindi mo involve ang local community. Sasabihin ng local community, naglagay sila ng malaking planta rito, meron kaming naramdaman, meron gumandang buhay namin, nagkaroon kami ng trabaho, meron kami ngayong ginagawa, may natutunan kami, gagawin namin ngayon dun sa amin. So this is, you have to, the engagement with the local community is absolutely important because there is a tendency sometimes, pag pinag-uusapan natin ang food supply and food security, nakakalimutan natin yung mga farmers, yung mga broiler producers, kailangan maganda rin ang kanilang hanap buhay. Hindi sapat na sasabihin natin, we have enough supply. At saka mura, napakamura ng pagkain sa Pilipinas. Walang kita yung farmer, walang kita yung producer. Hindi naman maaari yan. Dahil ginagawa natin ito para magkaroon ng hanap buhay ang ating mga magsasaka. And the schemes that the San Miguel Foods has put into place for you to share, eventually also bring in as partners down the road, bring in as partners more of the local community, especially the cooperatives, the farmers associations, bring them all together so that they can partake of the advantages of such a plant economically. For the national government, it is important because this is the way forward. This is the way that we will have. This is what we will have to do to industrialize our agricultural sector so that we are able to provide sufficient food for our people at the price that they can afford, and allowing the producers, the farmers, those who nag-aalaga ng baboy, nag-aalaga ng manok, ay meron din silang pagkikitaan. So that is the balance that we are trying to achieve. This kind of facility goes a long way in achieving that. So I thank, of course, the San Miguel, led by Mr. Ramon Ang, for continuing to expand its operations in the country, for answering the call for investments in our agricultural sector. You have become a reliable partner of the government through your investments in food, in beverages, infrastructure, and other sectors, which align perfectly with this administration's socio-economic agenda. Maraming salamat, Secretary Anton Lagdameo, for your introduction. Please take your seats. Ang host natin for today at ang creator nitong napakagandang facility na binubuksan natin ngayon, San Miguel Corporation President and CEO Ramon Ang, Davao del Sur Governor Ibon Ronya Cagas, Hagonoy Municipality Mayor. Are you also Jess Dureza? Another Jess Dureza, yung aking kaibigan ay yung ama mo. Hindi ko dapat inamin yun. The officials and employees, the men and women of San Miguel Foods Corporation, more specifically, my fellow workers in government, partners from the private sector, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is napapadalas yata ang balik ko dito sa inyo. Pangatlong beses na ako nakabalik dito sa Davao Sur. At binibisita ko yung aming kaibigan, ang dating Congressman Mark Cagas, na naging classmate namin ni Secretary Anton nung kami mga congressman. But the last time I was here was during the 56th Araw ng Digos celebration. Today, I am here to join all of you for the inauguration of the world-class controlled climate Magnolia Poultry Farm here in Hagonoy. I'm also delighted to lead the unveiling of San Miguel Foods Marker in this facility. This poultry farm is envisioned to house 28 world-class climate-controlled farmhouses to ensure optimal conditions for poultry raising and production. It is expected to produce up to 80 million chickens annually to address the ever-increasing demand for poultry products in the region and the whole of Mindanao. This facility is also expected to provide jobs to more than 1,000 Filipinos and general multiple opportunities for our MSMEs, our farmers, their families, as well as other sectors in Hagonoy and the nearby area. As I said during my last SONA, investments in infrastructure and in the capacity of our people, whether in agriculture, education, health, or transportation, are crucial in driving our nation and our economy forward. Of the sectors I have mentioned, we put a high premium on investments in agriculture, as it is the key to combating hunger and poverty and achieving our goal of food sufficiency and security across the country. That is why I'm pleased that this facility is just the first of the 11 planned provincial locations nationwide under San Miguel Foods Poultry Mega Farm projects. Once realized, this will ensure a more stable, sufficient, and cost-competitive supply of chicken, as well as bolster the food and nutritional needs of our people. And that is the very reason why I came all the way here, just to come here to Hagonoy, to see the facility that San Miguel Foods has put up. Because I came here so that we could highlight to other investors around the country and even internationally that there is a way to do this. We have to also explain to our people. We also have to show them that this is the way forward. This is the way of the future. And it is something that is not, yung sasabihin natin ay masyadong mahirap yan, doon lang sa abroad yan, yung mga malaking lugar. And this goes to show that that's not necessarily the case. We can definitely do anything that they do abroad, anything that we can see that are advantageous to the food supply, we can adopt here and adjust it to the Philippine conditions. But again, that for me is the most important part, is that people realize that this is the way forward. We can no longer depend on the informal production of food in the way that we have depended on for a very, very long time. Because the population density, the geopolitical situation right now, which just became a great deal worse, all of these factors come together, and that is why we have pushed very, very hard to make sure that in the Philippines by itself, we are able to feed our people. And we are showing, facilities such as this are showing the way how to do it. We must industrialize our agriculture. Of course, we do not prevent the backyard growing and the pag-aalaga ng baboy, ng manok, at sa bawat bahay. Hindi naman kinukumpetensya yan. Iba ang merkado nito, iba ang market nito, dahil ang lalabas dito hindi dadalhin sa palengke dahil naka-process na, dressed na, frozen na. Kaya yan ang hindi masasagasaan ang mga small producers. At thank you as well for investing here in Mindanao. Speaking of which, nung nakikinig ako sa iyo, nasabi mo iniisip mo maglagay sa Maguindanao. Palagay ko magandang maglagay ka, kung hindi Maguindanao, pero Barm Province. Para matulungan natin yung Barm government, para merong hanap buhay doon, para meron silang food supply doon. Para lumakas na yung kanilang ekonomiya. And that will help the stability in the Barm region.